Today, the armies of Sigmar travel across the desert to fight the Tomb Kings in their homeland in this 2,000 point battle report. Today we have Jess back on the channel yet once again with her Tomb Kings. Jessica, welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
And so, do you have anything new that you've added to your list recently?
I do. I've got a brand new unit of Necropolis Knights.
Ooh, testing them out for the first time in this game. Well, hopefully they do a little bit of work for you. We're bringing a very Sigmar themed list with a bunch of flagellants and lectors and priests and everything to cast out the evil undead. All right, let's get right into it. Let's take a look at the Tomb Kings of Khemri.
First up, we've got that brand new unit of 3 Necropolis Knights with cavalry spears, light armor shields, full command with the war banner, and the captain has a great weapon. Next up is my Screaming Skull Catapult with Skulls of the Foe. Next to that, we have a Casket of Souls. Further down the hill, 16 Skeleton Archers with a captain. Then I have 3 Ushopti with a champion. Next up, I have my High Priest, level 4 on foot. She's my Hierophant. She wears the Cloak of the Dunes, has the collar of Shepesh, and carries a Hieratic jar. Knows Elementalism, and we're going to use Plague of Rust, Summon Elemental Spirit, Wind Blast, and Incantation of Desiccation. Next up, there are 20 Tomb Guard, light armor shields, halberds. There's a full command. They carry the icon of the Sacred Eye. Then I've got 3 Skeleton Chariots with full command and a musician. I also have my Tomb King in a chariot. He has the icon of rulership and the cackling blade. And then we have 8 Skeleton Horse Archers with a champion. And I also have 2 Tomb Scorpions that are ambushers.
Perfect, and that's going to be 2,000 points of the Tomb Kings of Khemri. And now on to the Empire of Man, but specifically the forces of Sigmar. Now, starting over on this flank here, we do have 25 veteran state troops with hand weapon shields. And also in that unit, we are going to be having our Captain of the Empire, which is our battle standard bearer. He has the Armor of Fortune and the Griffin Standard. And go right next to them, we do have our 10 Inner Circle Knights with full command and the Tapestry of Sigmar's Triumph. Inside of that unit, we do have a Priest of Sigmar mounted on a barded warhorse. He has the Armor of Meteoric Iron, Talisman Protection, and a great weapon. Then we have our General, which is a Lector of Sigmar, mounted upon a War Altar. He has a twice blessed armor and the white cloak, and for weapon he has the Headsman's Axe. We then have 25 flagellants with an upgraded Prophet of Doom and a standard bearer. On the bottom of the hill, we have 10 handgunners with an upgraded champion that has a repeater handgun. On the hill, we have a mighty cannon. And then finally, we have 25 veteran state troops with halberds. They have the war banner in this unit, and that's going to be 2,000 points of the Empire of Man. Now, for the battlefield today, we are playing a match play mission, which is just going to be upon a field of glory. So standard deployment with the 3 objectives in the center. Now, the one thing we are adding to this scenario is we are using from the new Battle March book, we are using the new Disruptive Weather table, okay, and we are using the Dust Devil. So at the beginning of every turn, this is going to randomly move 2d6 inches, and if it touches any unit, they will have -1 weapon skill and -1 ballistic skill for that turn. So if it moves just like a normal template, so if it touches you, it'll go to the least amount of distance in, then bounce out. Now for the battlefield, we are treating these as a forest. All the buildings and the rock formations are going to be impassable terrain. I guess this one will be that you can go on, but it's going to be difficult terrain. And of course, we have our standard hills that we play with. And that's about it. So before we get into our roll-off here, just want to give a shout out to all of our members. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. If everyone could please like, comment, and subscribe on this video, that really helps this channel out and pushes the analytics and everything, gets this video out there to more people. Also, think about becoming a member. Without a member, this channel doesn't exist and we cannot continue to grow. So think about signing up for a membership. You'll experience benefits like access to our Discord, extra battle reports every month, discount on our 3D print files, and also you get all of our battle reports early. So think about becoming a member. All right, let's get right into it. Let's see who goes first. I did finish deploying first, so I get a +1. It's going to be Empire of Man, turn 1. All right, turn 1, start turn. We have to move this Dust Devil. We'll see where it goes. It's going to go 2d6 in the random location. It's going to stay exactly where it is on that point. Now, onto the strategy phase, I have to pray to Sigmar for some boons here. So we're going to try to do Shield of Faith on him. This will give them a 5-1 up war save. I can choose another unit. Just a leadership check. We pass that, so we're going to give the bonus to himself and this unit over here that's within his command range. And then we're going to cast it again on the Knights here for a 5 up war save against shooting. That one is not going to go through, so they do not have that. Nothing else to do in the command phase. We're going to go right to move phase. No charge to declare. And we'll show you where everything ends up in the remaining moves phase. So here we are at the end of the movement phase. So starting on this side here, my halberdiers just end up marching up, getting as close as they can to that objective. They should be within 6 inches there. Everything on the hill stayed put. Then my flagellants moves into the forest. And so they're going to be stuck in there with their -1 movement. Knights ended up marching up pretty much as far as they could with the Lector right behind. And then we had the swordsman end up moving through the difficult terrain and getting within hopefully 6 inches of that objective to capture it. And that's going to be it for the move phase. We're going to go on to shooting, and we're going to shoot these handgunners right here into those archers. So it's going to be a -1 for long range to hit. So I have a champion with the repeater handgun. He's going to fire additional shots, so it's going to be everything on the same. We're looking for 5s. We hit a few. Strength 4 against toughness of 3, so we're looking for 3s to wound. That's going to be 2 wounds, 1 at -2, 1 at -1. Not that it really matters because you just have your regen saves. Saved 1 of the regen saves, 1 goes down. Now let's go ahead and fire a cannon. This cannonball shot, we're going to try aiming for one of your chariots there. So specifically, we're going to be aiming for, so we're going to go right 10 from the back of your chariot unit there. It's going to go 6 inches before and then rip through 10. So it's definitely going to hit one of the chariots. It's going to be wounded on a 10, or on a 2, sorry. So that's a wound and a bunch of AP. That's just going right to your regen save. No, you take your wounds, so you take D3 plus 1 wounds. You're going to take 2 wounds that you have a chance to regen here. Nope, so you take 2 wounds on one of the chariots. That's going to be it for my turn. So for the victory points, I'm going to get 60 points. I don't have a core unit here, so I'll get 30 points because I'm just within 6 inches there, and another 30 points because I'm within 6 inches there. On to turn 1 for the Tomb Kings of Khemri. Turn 1 for the Tomb Kings of Khemri. The first thing we have to do at the start of turn phase is move the Dust Devil. So go ahead, 2d6 and a random.
Oh shoot! Yep.
And the Scatter Die. It's going to stay right where it is again. All right, on to the strategy phase. Anything to do in the command phase, Jess?
I'm going to do my will be done.
Okay.
So
you don't get that,
it,
and then
I'll try Arise on my chariot.
Sound good.
Also not going to get that.
Your Tomb King should be leadership
10.
10, but I think you have to take on your own leadership for that.
I believe so.
Okay, so on to movement, or on to Conjuration. And what do you have to cast in the Conjuration phase?
I'm going to try Incantation of Desiccation on your Knights.
Am I within range?
15 inches.
Okay, yep, you're just in. And go ahead. So I am magic resistance 1 because I do have my priest in there. That's going to be
Goes off.
+2, -1, so it's going to be a 10 that you got. We're going to go ahead and try and fate this one. Oh, we don't. It doesn't give you miscast because it is a fated dispel. So desiccation is on that unit, so it's -1 toughness and strength.
Correct.
All right, so that can go right there. All right, anything else to cast?
I'm going to try Plague of Rust on the same unit.
All right, go ahead. It's going to really weaken this unit here.
Yep, that's the plan.
So you got a 9.
Yep.
So I can't stop. It's already faded, so that goes off. So they're Plague and Rusted, and they have Incantation Desiccation. So -1 Strength, -1 Toughness, and -2 AP. Not good. Anything else to do, Jess, in the strategy phase?
I'm going to try Lighter Protection with my
ahead.
Casket of Souls.
Yep.
And
that goes off.
got it. Yep.
All right, so everything within, what is it, 18 inches?
18 inches of the casket.
Has a 6-up ward save and -1 to be hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so anything else to do in this phase?
Nope.
All right, let's go to movement. Any charges to declare?
No charges.
Let's go right into remaining moves. When we come back, we'll show you where the undead end up. So here we are at the end of the Tomb Kings move phase. Jess, run us through what you did starting on this side over here.
So the skirmishers just kind of came out so they can get a clear shot at this unit here. I'm keeping my chariots back, but I'm angling them to get ready to possibly get into combat next turn. But I don't want to take a charge, so I'm going to keep them back. Just push these guys up their full movement. A little crooked. Push them up a little bit, but not further up than the Tomb Guard unit. These guys all stayed, and I moved my knights in as they're hungry.
And they want to try to eat some human faces. All right, let's go now into the shooting phase. Jess, what do you want to start with?
We'll start at this end here. These archers are going to go into that unit.
Sure. Well, you get a straight up 5 up because that's
sure
just
do.
Tomb Kings.
Yeah. So 5s to hit.
You got 3 hits there.
Too bad.
And then Strength 3, Toughness 3, looking for 4s. 1, I do have just light armor save, so a 6-up save here. Nope, 1 goes down. All right, on to the next shooting. What's next?
Chariots are going to shoot into the knights there.
Okay, that's going to be 6 shots, 5 ups. That's 2 hits. Strength 3, Toughness 2 now because of Desiccation. Looking for 3s. 2 at -2 armor save because of Plague of Rust as well. So that 2 up's going to go up to a 4-up. Oh boy. Save 1, save 2. Oh, thank goodness. Even Plague of Rust they hold. What's next after this? Then we have these archers on the hill here.
10, yep.
And what are they targeting?
15, 16. They're also going to shoot into those knights.
All right, 5s to hit.
Oh my goodness. That's.
Thank goodness there wasn't too many.
4,
All right, then
looks
3s
like.
3s to wound again, because again, still strength 2.
Oh.
We got 2, again at 4-up armor save here. Let's see if we can do that again. Saved both again with the armor. Plague of Rust not helping here yet.
No, God darn it.
And then next you have your catapult or your casket. Or wizard.
Or my wizard, I know. Let's see what the catapult can do.
All right, what's your target?
We're also going to go into the unit of knights there.
All right, you can see them.
I sure can. Ooh.
4 inches. We'll show you where that ends up. So that's where it ends up. The hole is going to be on the Archlector, and then you have 3 partials. So just go ahead and roll those 3 partials real quick. On a 4+, you're going to hit the knights. So you hit 1 knight. We'll resolve that now. So it's Strength 4 against Toughness 2, looking for a 2. Perfect. And then on the Archlector, his toughness I want to say is probably a 5, but you're 8 anyway. It's a 2 regardless. See if you wound.
2 what die, sorry?
No, just 1 die, but it's a 2+ to hit to wound me. Oh, 1 again.
Pete's sake.
Woo! Sigmar blesses today. Now roll 2d6 to see what the leadership bubble is going to be. So everything within 9 inches of essentially there, it's going to be this big block. It's all going to be -1 to their leadership for Skull to the Foe. All right, Jess, what is next?
I'm going to cast Elemental Spirit with my priest.
Sounds good. See if you can get it off. It's a 6, 8. What does it cost to cast?
9.
9? But you're within 12 inches of your casket, which gives you a +1, so it's actually going to end up being a 9. I can't stop this.
Okay.
So you can place it anywhere within, is it 15 inches?
15, yeah.
Of the target, and you're going to put it right in front. All right, we got a couple vortexes there that are going to be a problem for me. Hopefully they go the other way. Next up, Jess?
Try Wind Blast.
Sure.
And I'm going to try to target the unit of knights again.
Go ahead.
This one needs an 8+.
So you got that one. Go ahead.
Okay, so D3.
So you're looking at 5 hits there at strength 5. 2s to wound here. 5 wounds at essentially -3 with Plague of Rust. So that means I'm going to have a 5-up save here. Uh-oh. I'm going to be losing some for sure here. Oh, we lose 5
Excellent.
knights. That is going to be an immediate panic test, so let's see what happens. And we got, with the 6, that means that we pass and everything is fine. I would give ground from this, so I'm just going to bounce back, but I'm going to touch my general, and it's going to stop right there. But that's 5 dead Knights of the Inner Circle. Anything left to do, Jess?
I don't think so, no. I think we're good here.
All right, so at the end of the shooting phase, did you want to reserve move these? And
Yes.
I think you can also reserve move your
Yeah,
chariots
they're
as
going to
well.
stay put, but I am going to kind of get them just far enough away so that you can't charge me next turn.
Perfect. I'm sure that ends up. So that's where they end up there after she did her reserve move. Now, we're at the very end of the turn. Let's see who controls what here. So I definitely control this one still. There's no core that she has or anything like that. That's near close enough. And then no one controls center. And Jess now controls this one because she has at least a unit strength of 10 with core that's closer than I am. So it's going to be 30 points each. And on to turn 2 for the Empire of Man. Turn 2 for the Empire Man. At the start of turn, we have to move some Vortex and Dust Devil. So Jess, go ahead and move your Vortex first.
Okay.
So it's going to go randomly. It's going 6 inches that way. So that's good. It gets out of my way there.
A little bit.
All right, and then we're going to move the Dust Devil. That's going to be going 10 inches back towards you. So that's actually still pretty good for me. Does it hit anything? Nope, it's just out there. Perfect. All right, now we're gonna go into the conjuration phase. I'm gonna try and do a Fated Dispel on your elemental spirit. So I need to show a 10 on these dice. We got a 9, not good enough, so it stays there. Let's now go into, oh sorry, I gotta do my command abilities. Let's pray a little bit here. So your desiccation is now off, that's gone, but Plague of Rust remains. So I was thinking about doing the 5-up ward save here, but I think that is going to be the right call because with Plague of Rust on, I don't want to get obliterated by that big unit of Tomb Guard. So let's see if we can get this off here with our Priest. Nope, that doesn't go off there. So we're going to try giving a 5+ ward save here to that unit as well from our Lector. And the Lector is good, so that means that 5+ ward save is going to be in effect from shooting for these 2 units here. On to movement, charges to declare. I don't have any charges yet. So let's go to remaining moves. When we come back, we'll show you where everything ends up. So here we are at the end of the movement phase. So starting over here, my halberdiers moved right onto the point there. So that means I'm going to keep getting these points as long as I am on here. And it's going to take a bit for Jess, I think, to push me off. So I think I'm going to pretty much lock down that point. Over in the center here, moved everything up. I ended up drilling the knights and then moving them over just because I want to make sure that my Lector can get through to get some impact hits and when the time comes. And then my flagellants end up moving up. That's going to be a problem potentially, but that's where they are at. And then over here, we end up marching up with our swordsmen. They were going to get charged anyway because they have Swiss around those Necropolis Knights. So the biggest thing is just sit on the point, see what happens. I do a lot of static combat res with the Griffin standing in there. But that's going to be it for the movement phase. We're going to go on to shooting. So we are on the hill. We slid down here. We're on the hill. So we're going to do 10 shots at those, at the horsemen there. So let's get that going. Long range, needing 5s. Oh, we have a little bit more than 10 actually. We have 12 shots with the repeater handgun. Okay, so we have a few hits actually. That's pretty good. I'll take that. That's going to be 6 hits. Strength 4, toughness 3, needing 3s. We've got 4 right to your regen save, Jess. So it's going to be 3 of them go down. And then we're going to do cannonball shot. Let's try to take out a chariot. So 10 from the back. 6. See if it does the same thing here again. And it does. So it's going to rip right through 1. 2's to wound. Wounds you right through your armor, because it's -3. And we are going to be going into D3 +1 wounds. That's going to be 3 wounds to you. So you take your regen saves. That's going to be 3 wounds right through. So 1 will have 2 wounds left. And that's going to be it for shooting and the end of Empire turn. So Empire's going to get 30 points for this one over here for Objective 3. No one controls the center, and then I'll get another 30 points for Objective 1, so 60 total. On to Tomb Kings, turn 2. Turn 2 for the Tomb Kings. Start a turn. The first thing we have to do is move the Dust Devil and the Vortex. Which one do we move first? Dust
Move
Devil.
the weather.
And which way is it going?
Oh, shoot.
Back your way 5 inches. So that may actually clip those. I think it's going to. Yeah, it's going to clip. So it's going to hit, as soon as it clips them, it's going to, well, keep going the 5 inches and then bounce out the shortest distance. So it's going to go out right here. And that means they're now -1 weapon skill, -1 ballistic skill for this turn. And now let's move the Summon Elemental Spirit. See where this goes. Back 6 inches out of the way again. Okay, not too shabby. So that's going to be gone out that way now. Your Plague of Rust ends at the start of this turn, so there's that back for you. And we're going to your strategy phase. So in the command phase, what are we doing?
We're going to do my will be done.
Sure. So you got that because you just need to do a leadership check, which you passed. So what are you doing?
I'm going to give myself an extra weapon skill.
Okay, so +1 weapon skill there. And then Arise next. And what are you going to be doing that on? Yeah, figured as much. 6, so you got that, and it's going to be
D3.
All right.
Whoop.
So you're going to get 2 back, which essentially is going to be that, plus the other guy's going to come back with 1 wound left. All right, so he came back there. He has 1 wound left. Now we're going to go into, we have to roll for the ambush actually. I forgot to do that. So roll both of them. It doesn't really matter.
So, scorpions.
So
I can have 1 up.
The 1 scorpion comes up.
Yep.
And where is he coming up, Jess?
I'm going to have him come up behind your cannon.
Okay,
8
so
inches away from your cannon.
Perfect. So 8 inches.
Maybe this way.
You want over here?
Yeah, in between the 2 units.
All right. All right, that's where the scorpion comes up in my back line. That's not great. Can't charge this turn though for ambushers, but he's up there. All right, Jess, so what's first thing in the conjuration phase that you want to do?
I'm going to try Plague of Rust on this
So
monstrosity.
it's -2 magic resistance there.
Yep.
So you're essentially going to be getting just a +1 here. So that's an 8. Is that enough?
Nope.
Perfect. Oh, and you're -2 to cast all your spells because of Witchbane, which is -2 for everything within 8 inches, which is a command range.
Yeah.
So it doesn't go off.
I'm going to try Desiccation on this unit here.
Sure. Nope, nothing there. Oh, the Witchbane coming into play here. All right, so we're going to go now on into the movement phase. All right, Jess, so any charges to declare?
Yes, my chariots are going to go into this unit here.
Ooh, with the flagellants.
And my knights are going to go into them.
Okay, we're going to hold, well, we have an option there. These guys just want to die. So hold there, and we're going to hold with these guys. Go ahead and roll up your charges, Jess. So this one here first, are you Swift riding?
I am.
Okay. Oh, so 6 plus 1 is 7 plus their movement of 8, so 15 inches. Now, you will be going through the Dust Devil. It isn't difficult for anything, but you will have -1 weapon skill for this turn. Okay, now you
15.
take it from the outside corner, because you have to do a little bit of a wheel, because if you go straight forward, you'll be coming in. You're going to be in, so go ahead and move those guys into contact with them. Ooh, okay. So they're in there, and then over here, you can't really fail, so we're just going to move these guys in. And that's going to be under your charges. We're now going to go into remaining moves. When we come back, we'll show you where everything ends up. Here we are at the end of the move phase for the Tomb Kings. Jess, why don't you tell us what we should do starting on this side?
Just starting to move the horse archers out of the arc of this unit here so they don't take any charges. These guys just kind of moved up almost to their full movement, and she's just hanging out in the back, staying out of the way.
Perfect. Let's go on to the shooting phase, Jess. What do you want to start with first?
Let's start on this end here.
Okay.
So those 4 shots are going to go into that unit right in front of them.
Sounds good. Still looking for 5s?
Not a single
Not
one.
a single one. Perfect.
They can't shoot there in combat. We'll do the 16 here into the knights. I think, well, maybe not all 16.
No, they can probably see.
Yeah.
They can see this guy over here. And that's the nice thing with the arrows of a staff. They always find their way, it seems.
16.
Oh, did you want to move this guy?
Oh, right. I just can't charge. Yes, he moves 7. So if you want to just kind of bump him up to on the hill there. Yeah.
Sure.
That's lovely.
All right, so let's go ahead and shoot here. You're looking for 5s to hit?
Ugh, that's a lot of ones.
3 hits there? All right, 4s to wound, because we're back up to being T3. Oh, 2 wounds. Okay. We're looking at 2 pluses here for full plate and whatnot. Say both. All right, what's next?
All right, we'll give it another shot with the catapult.
You gonna shoot them?
Into the knights. Yep, you betcha.
All right, yeah, you still have line of sight from the hill, so go ahead. Direct hit onto the knights. That's not going to be good.
Thank goodness for the catapult.
All right, so we'll say we're gonna be like that. You're gonna have one directly under, and we're gonna have 5 partials, one partial being the champion, one partial being the character. So let's do the one partial on the champion, see if it confirms. So that champion's hit. So now you're gonna do one on the priest. Priest is miss, and then you have 3 more partials.
Yep.
So 2 more. Okay.
And
so
then the direct.
Yes, that's right.
That's just 2 wound, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So do the partials first. So you're looking for 3s to wound here.
2.
2 wounds at -1. So again, we're looking for 3s. Oh, save 1, 1 dies. Now for the guy that's under the hole, looking for a 2. This is minus
a lot.
3, I believe, on this one. Lose another 1 from that.
Okay.
Now there is going to be an instant panic test because I was hit by the screaming skull. Pass there. Now roll your leadership, or roll the leadership bubble. Everything within 5 inches. So it's just going to be the knights and the general are going to be -1 leadership there. All right, what's next?
We'll try casting Elemental Spirit again.
Sure. -2 to cast.
I need a 9, which I don't get.
Okay.
And then we'll try Wind Blast.
Sounds good.
We'll throw that. That one I can cast into combat.
No, you can't. So this is really your only target that's going to be that he can see.
So nice.
Oh, that goes off. You can have it.
Okay.
So D3 + 3 strength 5. So 6 strength 5 hits. Looking for 2s. Oh, hang on. We're going to have to separate these. So we're going to go unit, character. So we'll do 4 into the unit, 1 into the character. So 2s to wound.
Should I 6?
Oh, right. So 2 into the character. So 2 into the character, and then, go ahead.
Okay. The math wasn't mathing.
So 2s. So there, and then do the
4.
character. He's T4. You're looking for 3s here. And 2 on the character. Okay, let's do some saves. All right, we'll do the knights first. So it's going to be a 3-up armor save. Not only 2+, but -1 for Wind Blast. We lose 1 more knight there, so that means the musician's going to go down. And now for my character. He does get a... He has a 5-up save for the Armor Meteoric Iron. 5-up ward save for Talisman Protection. Gotta save 1 of these. Oh, saves 1, so he's got 1 wound left. That's it for that. Anything else you're going to be doing, Jess, in the shooting phase?
I don't think I have anything left.
All right. Then let's go into combat right here. All right, so first thing is D3 impact hits per chariot. So for the regular chariots, we have 4 impact hits. And then for the chariot with the Tomb King, he's got 3 impact hits. So the 3 going to the unit are strength 4 against toughness of 4. You're looking for 4s to wound. Right, sorry. 4 impact hits. Strength 4, toughness 4, wounding on 4s. Ooh, 3. I will get a 6-up feel no pain save against those. Save 2, only take 1. And then for your general, 1 wound there, but I don't get my feel no pain because this does count as a magical attack, so it just goes right through. All right, let's go into the rest of your guys now. So
my initiative's going to be like 2 on everything.
Well, you charge. It's going to be 5, so you're going to be going first. So my Prophet of Doom is going to issue... Do you have a challenge to declare, first of all?
I don't. No.
That my Prophet of Doom is going to issue you a challenge to you. So you set it with your Tomb King or with your unit champion. Perfect. So let's figure that one out right now. Let's get out of the way. You're definitely going first. So go ahead with your 3 attacks from your crew, I guess.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm weapon skill, I want to say 3 against your 2? Against your 3, sorry. So that's going to be 1 hit for you. And then your strength 4 with the Cav Spears. I'm toughness 4, so 4 up. Come on, Prophet Doom. He lives so far. Now you have 2 horses. Hitting on 4s, 2 hits there. Now 5s you need for here. Oh, you got one and only have a 6-up save. Can Sigmar protect the faithful? Ah, Sigmar does not protect the faithful. The Prophet of Doom goes down. All right, let's go into the rest of the unit attacking now. Go ahead.
Whoop. 2.
What's your weapon skill?
Weapon skill is 3.
Yeah, sorry, you need 4s, yeah.
Okay, so 2.
And then strength 4, toughness 4.
Mm-hmm.
2 more wounds. Uh-oh, 6-up saves. Nope, 2 more go down.
Okay, we'll do the horses for the 2 chariots.
Yep. Well, most do Tomb King horses as well, so you can
Sure.
throw them in there.
Okay.
So 4s and 4s, or 4s and 5s, sorry. Doing pretty good so far.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, that's not so
Nothing there. So the weapon skill here, you did My Will Be Done for +1, but
Yes.
you went through just to clear it up. You went through that, so you're on your base weapon skill right now. All right, now the Tomb King.
All right, 4 attacks for the Tomb King. His weapon gives him strength +1.
Oh, you have the Cackling Blade, right?
I do.
So roll D6
for
to
the
add
extra
the amount of
attacks.
attacks. An extra 6 attacks. So he does take a wound
10. Yes.
because of the Cackling Blade, but you will have a total of 10 attacks coming in here. Oh no, this could hurt. Weapon skill, are you looking for 3s?
Ooh. Yeah, weapon skill 6. 7.
Wow, very nice. Okay, now strength is going to be what with the Cackling Blade?
So his strength is 5, so it'll be a 6.
2's the wound. So we have 2, 4, 6. That's just 6 dead because it is a magical attack. Ooh, that's not good for me. You cleared my ranks, so I don't get to fight back. However, I am unbreakable, so I'm just going to give ground 2 inches. And what are you going to do, Jess?
I'll follow up.
All right, so let's move those back 2 inches, and then we'll go on into this fight over here. So now into this fight, you do get impact hits because you charged me, Jess. So that's going to be 3 strength 5 impact hits. Into toughness 3, looking for 2s. 3 wounds. I get my full armor save here. Save, and 1 goes down from the impact hit. All right, next up is you are still going to be first with everything. So go ahead. What are you rolling for first?
I will do the riders.
Okay.
Their weapon skill is 4.
Okay. So go ahead and roll those first.
Okay. Weapon skill 4.
Weapon skill's also 4. Looking for 4s. Very nice. Strength of 5.
Toughness. Nope. Yeah, strength of 4 for my riders.
Plus the calf spear is 5. All right, so 1's a cleaving blow, so that one just kills 1. And then we have 2 at -1. We're looking for a 5-up armor save here. Save 1, so 2 more go down. Okay. Then you have your great weapon attacks.
Yep. So his weapon skill is still 4.
2 hits there. Now 2s to wound. 1 wound at -3, which is also a cleaving blow, so it doesn't really matter, but that's another one gone.
Call him. And then the serpents.
Snakes.
So their weapon skill is only 3.
Okay, so you're looking for 4s. No 6s out there for poison. So you got 3 hits there. Now you're looking strength 5.
5.
So 2's the wound. So 3 wounds there at my full armor save of a 4+. 2 more go down. Is that going to be all your attacks?
I believe so.
All right, so I'll get attack back with 6 less. So basically my back rank is essentially out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks coming back into you. And then my champion or my captain will get to go. Hitting on 4s. Nothing. Awesome.
Phew.
Now for my character, his weapon skill is weapon skill 5, so looking for 3s. I've got 2 attacks. 2 hits. I have a great weapon, so my strength is 6.
Toughness 4.
2s. So 1 at -2. So you're looking for a 6-up armor save here. Oh, you saved that one too. All right, combat res time. So you did 6 wounds, and you have a banner, and you have a war banner, correct?
I do.
All right. You don't have close order or anything like that. So for me,
I do have close.
Yeah, but you don't have even strength of 10.
Oh, Trey. Correct.
All right, so I have 2 ranks, which is the Griffin Standard, which means I have 4 combat res for there. I have a close order. I outnumber you. I have 2 banners. And
2 ranks.
I did that right.
Oh, you did.
I have a toot.
Yep.
Do you have a toot?
I do.
Perfect. Then I think we're tied. So yeah, so we're just going to stay there with the even combat, and that's going to be the end of the turn. So let's calculate some points here. So I definitely get this one with 30 points, and I'm going to get that one for 30 points.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 60 points for the Empire of Man. Turn 3 for the Empire of Man. Let's move this Dust Devil. See where it's going. Ooh, it's going 11 inches through. That's not good. Ooh, let's see what this is going to hit. So that's going to end up right there. Go ahead and put it there, Jess. So again, that's going to be going through just them. So they're going to be taking -1 weapon skill again. Oh, that means that when I charge in, it's going to be the same things I think I'm going to be going over the Dust Devil. Anyways, let's go into command phase. Let's beckon Sigmar to save us here. So we're going to try doing Hammer of Sigmar. And we're going to cast it on that unit. So I need an 8 or under. We got an 8. So Hammer of Sigmar is on this unit. Then we're going to cast it. It's not a spell. It's a command ability. And then we're going to do the same thing. And he's going to have it bless onto the Flagellants. Which we get it. So Hammer of Sigmar is all on these units here. We are going to be going into our movement phase now. We have some charges to declare. First one being this charge into your chariots, which I can't fail. Now, we are going to charge into that. We are going to go up wheel 1 and charge in. And we are going to go through Dust Devil, so they will be -1 weapon skill. I need to try and break this unit because we got to do something in the center. And that's going to be it for charges. Let's see how far these guys go with Swift Stride. 5 plus 6 plus 7. So they're going to be going 13 inches. They have no problem making that in. We're going to go to remaining moves. When we come back, we'll show you where everything ends up. All right, so here we are at the end of the move phase. I had my handgunners turn around here. They're going to take a -2 for turning and shooting, but we got to see if we can take care of the Scorpion. Otherwise, my artillery line is about to get totally destroyed. I ended up reforming my halberdiers so that they can end up supporting this way should they need to. And that's how this charge ended up here. They went through the Dust Devil, so they're going to be -1 weapon skill. And, well, they're stuck there. So now let's go into shooting phase. All of these are going to be shooting into here. So that's going to be 12 shots at -2. So we're going to be hitting on 6s with everything. Or 2 6s. Okay. Now, strength 4, toughness 5. Need 5s to wound here.
Okay.
1 wound at -3. Or -2, sorry. So that's going to go right through your heavy armor into your regen save. Let's see if that does anything for you.
Nope.
No, so he's got 2 wounds left there. We're now going to go ahead and line up a... is a grape shot the right call here? We're going to try a grape shot, see what happens. Need a lot of hits. Whoa. Oh, only 2. Not good, not good. No wounds there either. Well, I think my artillery is pretty much hooped here. But let's now go into combat phase. Let's resolve this one over here first. So I will issue a challenge with my unit champion. Will you accept?
Yes.
Okay. So my unit champion gets 2 attacks. He's coming in here. We go at the same time. Mm-hmm. What's your weapon skill? 4?
4 on the knights, yes.
Yep. So nothing there. Go ahead and fight me back. 2 hits there.
1,
2.
2.
Because you have a great weapon.
Oh, you're right.
So 6s. Oh, I guess I would go first technically because you have a great weapon. Well, it killed him. Is the initiative of your snake also 3?
It is.
All right, so it gets the fight as well. He's worth 2.
All right.
1 hit. And then strength 5.
Whoa.
So 1 wound full armor save of a 4+. Save that one. Okay, so you get 2 combat res there.
Okay.
So I'll do the rest of my attacks now.
Mm-hmm.
So hitting on 4s. Only 3 hits. And then strength 3, toughness 4, looking for 5s. Mm-hmm. 1 5, full armor save of a 4+.
On 1?
Yep. Hey, we did a wound and a regen save.
Oh, right. 6. Nope.
We did a wound. All right, and then go ahead. Oh, sorry.
2 left on that.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so we'll do the riders first.
Sure.
That's these ones. Weapon skill 4.
Weapon skill 4.
Oh.
So 1 hit.
And strength 4.
Toughness 3. So a wound at -1.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have Kopesh now.
Mm-hmm.
So looking for a 5. Nope, another one goes down.
Okay, and then my snakes with a weapon skill of 3.
So looking for 4s.
Oh, that was much better.
Yep, and then 2's the wound here because you're strength 5.
Correct.
2 at full armor save of 4+. Save 1. One more goes down. Now I do have my captain, which gets to go with 2 attacks.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. Whole lot of nothing.
Ooh.
All right, combat res. So Jess did 4 wounds to me, 2 in the duel, 2 outside of the duel.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had, and she has a banner. She has a war banner. So that means that her combat res is going to be 6.
Mm-hmm.
I did 1 wound to her. I have 2 ranks, and then I have a Griffin standard. I have a regular banner, and then I have my BSB, close order, outnumber. So you lose combat by 3. Are you indomitable at all?
I believe so.
Probably indomitable 1, I'm guessing, on those guys.
Yes.
So you're going to take 2 wounds, crumble, and then you are going to give ground 2 inches. And I am going to follow up. The brave champion that fended off a snake. All right, so I'm going to get 30 for... Oh, I have to still another combat. What am I doing? Over to this one. All right, so into this combat here. Jess, do you have any challenges you want to issue? I have none, being the active player. All right, so we're just going to try beating the crap out of each other. All right, so my initiative is going to be generally higher on everything. So the only thing that's not faster are these horses here. They're only going to be base initiative 3. So let's do the knights, or let's do the flagellants first.
Okay.
So we're going to be hitting on 4s into the unit.
Okay.
Rerolling 1s for Hammer of Sigmar. Perfect. Now, I am going to be strength 5 with the flails charging into you.
Okay.
So T4 on those chariots.
Correct.
So that's going to be 4 wounds, or 3 wounds at -2, and then 1 at -3. That doesn't really matter. Oh no, you have 4 up save, I think, based on
I
them
have a
now.
4 up save, correct.
So these 3 are going to be at a 6 up.
Okay.
Nope. And then you have 1 that just goes straight through. So that's going to be 4 regen saves.
No.
Nothing. Okay, so that's 4 wounds dealt there. So I think that's just 2 chariots gone.
Yep.
Then we're going to go with the knights into the side here. So that's 3 attacks from the knights. We're going to try dumping these into your general.
Okay.
So that's going to be 3 hits. Strength of 6 against toughness of 5?
Yes.
Okay, so 3's to wound. Rerolling 1s for Hammer of Sigmar. And the tapestry that they have, actually. So it's going to be 3 wounds at -2 to your armor save. What does he have?
He has heavy armor shield.
So the 4 up is going to go to a 6 up.
Yeah.
Okay, regen save.
Oh.
Ooh, the Tomb King is dead, and that's going to affect the curse, correct?
Yep.
All right, so what does that do? Can you let me know?
You take a leadership test, and if it's failed, you do D3 strength 2 hits.
All right.
AP of...
We pass the leadership check. Does anything happen if I pass?
Nope.
All right. So that's going to be that. And then my character, I guess, with the great weapon will go against that chariot there. So my priest, sorry, it's only 2 attacks. 2 hits. 1 wound. Oh, and re-rolling because of Hammer of Sigmar. So 1 goes straight through to your regen save and 1 at -2. So that's the one that went right through? Or that's that was the one?
-2.
Yeah, okay. Now 2 at your regen save, a 5+. Or 6 up, sorry. So 2 wounds there.
So he's got 1 wound left.
Okay, and then the horse attacks. All hit with the horses. No wounds with the horse. And then my lector will get his attacks. And 1 wound at -2. So goes through, regen save. And that pops the chariot, and that's the end of combat. We are now going to... Well, these guys are... they're frenzied. But they lost combat, so they've lost their frenzy. Okay, so we are going to test to restrain here. No, we're going to overrun. So frenzy guys are going 9 inches forward there. We're going to test to restrain with the Lector. He's good, and we're going to test... And we're going to go straight forward with the horses. And they're going to go 9 inches straight forward. So we'll show you where this ends up. So we got a little bit too far ahead of ourselves here. Forgot to add the wounds the chariot adds to the model. So he actually is going to have 4 wounds total left because he had he ended up saving one of the regenerations. So Jess, go ahead and roll for the Cackling Blade to see how many attacks he has. Okay, so he gets 1 extra attack. So he's going to have 5 attacks total here. What do you want to go into?
Into the unit.
Yeah, because you might want to try and get some combat res here. Mm-hmm. So you're looking at 3s to hit here. Okay, so that's going to be 4 wounds. Now go ahead and roll that. And strength of...
It's going to be 5 plus 1, I believe.
Oh, so 6. So 2's to wound here. So we have 3 wounds. And then I do have... my save, my feel no pain. Oh, no, it's magical attack, so I lose 3 there. All right. So combat res, with everything being done here, you normally would have lost by 12 because of the killing of the chariots and everything. You did 3 there, so you lose by 9 essentially. So even with your Indomitable, you end up losing all of your remaining wounds, and then he would crumble anyway. Yep. So everything is right. We just had to make sure we go back and fix this here.
For sure.
All right, so that's where that ends up. We're going to test to reform these guys. They do, and we're going to test to reform the Flagellants, which they don't. I believe the Lector is only 9, so I think they're stuck there. So these guys are just going to now turn back like this just to prepare. Like that. All right. And that's going to be it for my turn. That's going to be 30 points over here and 30 points over here. So 60 points for the Empire of Man. On to Tomb Kings, turn 3. Turn 3 for the Tomb Kings of Khemri. The first thing to do is move the Dust Devil. This could affect a lot of people here. It's going towards me, potentially. It may skirt right through.
7. We're doing like this.
It's going 6. So it's kind of ending up right there, out of the way, perfect for you to kind of be able to charge in now. So that's that. Now,
I'm going to see if I can...
Actually, do me a favor, Jess. Can you measure from this 6 inches? Because those are core, correct?
They are.
You might actually be... You are. So you will actually get 30 points for that.
Yay.
So keep that in mind. Okay, so let's go into command... Oh, no. Let's see
I'm going to
ambush.
try to bring up my Scorpion.
Yes, your other Scorpion. So just a 1d6 and a 4+. It comes up.
Okay.
So which table edge do you want to come up on?
I think I need some support back here.
Okay.
So we're going to have my best day back here.
Sounds good. So it comes up just on the table edge there. Perfect. All right, now let's go into Conjuration. And what are we casting, Jess?
Let's try Incantation of Desiccation.
So
15
really
inches.
your only target's going to be here.
I'm going to do that.
So again, it's -2, but you're within 12 inches of your cast, so you get a +1 on this roll. 7's not going to do it for you.
Okay, Plague of Rust on the Lector.
Sure. So again, actually a bunch here. Not going to go off. It's a hard cast on them because he's already MR2, but you're also -2, so you're essentially -4 casting on him.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go now into the movement phase. Any charges to declare, Jess?
Yes. I'm going to charge the Lector with my Tomb Guard.
Okay, is that your only charge?
And my Scorpion is going to go into your cannon.
Perfect. Well, this you can't possibly fail, so you
likely.
are in there. And then let's go over here and go ahead and roll, see how much you get. So 3 + 4, so 7. Yeah. Are you in?
I don't.
So go shortest from tip to tip there.
Yeah, I think I'm just.
You're in.
Oh, lovely.
You're good. So you're going to be going straight forward, though. So you're going to be coming, no
On
moving
and
or
over, yeah.
maximizing. It's literally going to go like that and closing the door like that. All right. And let's go now into remaining moves. When we come back, we'll show you where the Tomb Kings end up. So here we are at the end of the movement phase for the Tomb Kings. Jess, why don't you run us through what you did starting over here?
So my horse archers are just kind of coming around here to get a better shot, hopefully, on them. Moved him up a little bit, staying out of their charge range, moved them over to hopefully charge next turn, and flew my priest over here so they're out of the way, but then can still help over here if needed.
All right, then let's go now into the shooting phase. And what do you want to start with, Jess?
So these horse archers are going to shoot into the back of the knights.
Sounds good. So 5+ to hit them. You've got 2 hits. Now we have to kind of...
Oh, yeah.
So there's 2, so I can do 2 into the unit here. So we'll put them into the unit.
Okay.
So 1 wound, full armor save. Now, just don't roll a 1, Josh.
Roll 1, Josh.
We roll a 2, so we're good with their full plate barding and shields.
Okay, the 16 archers here are going to shoot into this unit.
The flagellants there.
4, 6, 8,
Try to down the madmen.
14, 16. Oh, for Pete's sake.
Now, doesn't one have a better ballistic skill?
Yes, the champ actually.
Yeah,
So,
so he's gonna be
he'll
on a
go
4?
Nope.
Nope, and everyone else on 5.
That's not a lot.
Only
3.
Okay, 3, and then you need 5s to wound here because T4 is strength 3. That's 1 at a 6-up ward save for feel no pain. Nope, 1 goes down there. Goodbye, Mr. Flagellant. And the catapult, where's the catapult going?
We'll aim for the knights and see where she lands.
All right, go ahead. Let's see what you can do here.
Direct hit, please.
Direct hit. So that's going to be 1 under the hole and 2 partials. So the champion's actually the one that's under the hole right now. So go ahead and for the priest to see if he gets out of the way. So nope, so nothing there. And then on the other knight. Okay, so both these are going to go into the knights. So the champion is on a 2+, because he's under the hole. He's wounded at -3, and then how about the other guy on a 3, just 1, on a 3+? Ooh, so it's going to be 2. All right, so the one knight, the standard bearer, is safe, and then the other knight on a -3, so he's looking at a 5-up. He is dead, so the champion has been slain. Now, roll 2d6, see how far that goes.
9.
9 inches. So essentially going to be everything here is going to be -1. And then I have to do an immediate panic test here, which we passed, no problem. Okay, is that it for your shooting?
No, I'm going to try to do some of my magic missiles and vortexes. So we'll
yes.
Summon Elemental Spirit first.
Okay.
Which I...
You're going to be -2, but +1, so it's going to be an 8.
Yeah, which I don't get.
Okay.
I need a 9, and then Wind Blast.
I don't think anything... Maybe them. So Wind
Nope.
Blast is just... okay, so that's going to be it. That's going to be it.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, actually, Light of Death.
What do you want to cast that on?
I think this is really the only... Well, I could do the...
To the knights as well.
I could do the knights.
They're leadership 8 right now, the knights, and then those guys were also leadership 8.
Yeah, let's do the knights. So I need a 7, which I...
You get with your power
Get,
level.
yep. Okay, phew.
I'm going to try and dispel that with my fade. I don't think I've used my fade yet.
Okay.
10, so that's gone. Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Let's go into combat. Which one do you want to do first?
Let's go over here first.
Over here. Okay, so into this fight, we're both initiative 3 except for our 2 guys with the great weapons. So I'll just do mine first. Whatever, if I kill anything, it gets the fight back. Hitting on force. That was a pretty good roll. And then we're going to be wounding now on 5s, though. We got 2 wounds on you at your full armor save of 4+. Save 1. 1 goes through. Regen save, though. No, so 1 wound is done to them. Now you can go with all your initiative 3 stuff.
Okay, so we'll do We'll do the serpents first.
Okay.
Weapon skill 3.
Looking for 4s. Not bad there. 4 hits. Now you're looking for 2s to wound. To strength 5.
Yep, strength 5. Sorry. Ugh.
3. Full armor save of 4+ here. Ooh, we lose 3.
And then we'll do the rider. Well, the champ. Yeah, the rider. Sorry.
Regular rider. Yep.
So weapon skill 4.
1 hit. And then strength 4, toughness 4. It will be -1 AP with the Kopesh. All right, so I have a 5-up save here. Nope, another one goes down.
Okay, and then my champion with the great weapon. So we got weapon skill 4 again.
So 1 hit.
Strength 4.
So great weapon wound at -2, looking for a 6. Nope, another one goes down. Well, we had a lot of wounds here. All right, now my character's just going to go into you.
Okay.
Hitting you on 3s. 2 hits. Wounding you on 2s with this great weapon. 2 at -2. So go ahead and try to save that. 6+ save here, and then a 6-up regen. No, 6-up regen. No, so one of your snakes is going to go down. All right, combat res time. So you did 3 wounds to me, and that's it. You did more than 3 wounds. You did 5 wounds to me, sorry.
Yeah.
I did 3 wounds to you.
3.
I have a rank with a Griffin banner, gives me +1. I have a close order. I have a banner. I outnumber you, and I have a BSB. So I'm up by 4, which means that you're in Indomitable 1, so you crumble 3, and he goes poof. And that's going to be it. We're going to now test the restraint. We don't. We're going to have to go straight forward. We're going to go 7 inches forward, and then we are able to end up turning once we go forward. So we'll show where that ends up. So here's where they ended up. They ended up turning at the end. Now, I am about 8 inches away here. So it's going to be my turn after. And I will be able to do a charge there. But I'm going to be taking lowest die because of that difficult terrain. So it's going to be a hard charge, but that wizard could potentially be in trouble. Let's now go into this fight where Jess is going to go first because she charged me. All right, so this fight here, Jess charged me, so she's going to be first. She's going to have everyone attacking me in the front rank there. So 7 attacks? Yeah.
Yep.
All right, hitting on 4, weapon skill 4 with your banner. Not too bad. You got 4 hits there. Now strength 5, because you are using your halberds?
I am.
All right, so strength 5 against toughness 5, looking for 4s. All right, so she's going to have a -3 on one of them and -2 on the other. So I have a 4-up save. That is essentially wiped out with one, and then I have a 6-up save here. Nope, and then I have 5-up ward save for the white cloak. Nope, I take 2 damage there, and that's not too great. All right, now I get the counter attack, and so I've got 3 attacks with my Elector. He just has, I believe, a great weapon. No, he has the headsman attack, sorry. So the first thing we're gonna do is cast twice Blessed Armor, which allows me to cast Hammer Hand, power level 2. Let's see if we can get that. So we got that with a 12. Now, Jess, you can try to spell it because your wizard is within range. Yep. So you gotta show some big dice here. No, so Hammer Hand goes off. It does 2d3, strength 4, and -2 AP attacks to you. So it's gonna do 4 strength 4 attacks. So 4 is the wound. That's gonna be 3 at -2, which means that goes right to your regen save. Save 1, so 2 go down, but it is a regen. Now I have my regular attacks here. I have the headsman axe, so I do have killing blow. All right. Hitting on 3s. Now I'm wounding on 3s as well with the headsman's axe. That's a lot of 1s. So 1 right to your regen save. So another one goes down. And then I've got 2 clippy claps. 1 hit. No wound there. All right, combat res. Jess did 2 to me. She has 2 ranks. She has a banner, a close order, and an outnumber. So she has all that. I did
4 technically.
With the regen, 4 to you, and that's it. So I lose combat by 3, and she double outnumbers me. Ooh, does she double? Yeah, she does double outnumber me. Well, let's see what we can do here. So my leadership -3 goes down to a 6. And that's going to be a break because I'm outside 12 inches of my general, of my BSB. Jess, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna restrain, chest restrain.
You're gonna restrain, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go and I have Swift Stride. I do not have Swift Stride.
Because you're not fleeing, right?
I am fleeing.
You are.
I'm full on breaking, yeah. So what are you doing, Jess? Are you chasing or not chasing?
I'm going to pursue.
All right. Let's see how far I go. Please be big. Oh, we're only going 5. Jess is going 8. She is definitely going to catch me. We'll show you where this ends up. So I have stubborn, thank goodness. So I fell back in order, so I took my same movement, so I went 4. Jess still caught me. She wanted to pursue, so I don't get my impact hits. But that I'm still not in a good spot. I need to be able to do a lot of damage here, and I don't know if I can weather another round of this without breaking. Anyways, on to the final combat over here. You have 4 wounds to start on this thing, right? Or is it 3 wounds?
4 wounds. Nope, 3 wounds.
Okay, so I don't have to do a fear check or anything, so go ahead. You're definitely first. Let's see if you can snip these crewmen.
Okay, weapon skill 4.
Looking for 3s. 2. And then 2s to kill. That's 2 dead crewmen. I'll get the fight back with 1. Nothing there. Now do your stomps. D3 stomps. 3 stomps. And get another 2 here. All right, so you got 3 2s. Technically, I have a 6-up armor save. I'm not even going to roll. There's no way. I'm not going to make 3 6s. So that's gone. Now you have an option to either overrun or test restrain.
I'm going to test restrain.
Go ahead.
So I want my leadership.
You definitely get it.
Got it.
Which one do you want to face?
Face the gunners there.
Sure. All right. And then we forgot to reserve move these. Jess, do you want to reserve move those now?
Sure.
Where do you want to go? Just move them back just to get out of the arc of those halberdiers. And I think that's going to be it. We're going to be going on to turn 4.
I do victory points.
So I get this one here.
Yep.
Jess will get the center one. And I
think you're still within 6.
Let's see if I'm within 6 here. 6 inches. I am just
shy.
out, actually. So it's going to be 30 each. On to Empire, turn 4. All right, turn 4 for the Empire. First thing to do is try to move this Dust Devil. Just go ahead and roll it. See which way it goes. It's going over me. So essentially my flagellants are going to be a -1 weapon skill. And it's going to end up way over there. All right, now let's pray to Sigmar. All right, so this one here, we're going to do Hammer of Sigmar. We get it. So this unit and the handgunners are going to get Hammer of Sigmar. And then he's going to start praying for the same thing. And he gets as well, so him and his other knight compadre there is going to get Hammer of Sigmar. We're going to go into charges now. They're going to charge in there. I do have to do a fear test because you definitely do outnumber me. See if we can do this. And we got a 7. My leadership is 8 there, so we are good. Even with a catapult coming in, that's still good. It's still test good. So we're not scared. That's going to be it for charges. I was debating this charge over here, but because I need 5 of my highest die, I think what I'm going to try doing is just end up going towards her backline there and see if I can cap some points from that hill. So we're going to remaining moves. When we come back, we'll show you where everything ends up. All right, so here we are at the end of the move phase. So my halberdiers marched up here. Actually, I think I do a lookout, enemy sight test, and they passed with the general's leadership, so they're fine. They ended up marching up here to get an assist in this fight here because I don't know how this is going to go with those Tomb Guard. They are a tough unit. And then over here, my swordsmen ended up just marching up towards their line. If they're alive next turn, they're going to be charging. And the flagellants just ended up wheeling to get ready for that scorpion and the Shopti coming in there. Let's go into shooting. We just have to do this shooting here into the scorpion. So it's going to be 12 shots with a repeater handgun hitting on 5s. Nope. Hitting on 4s. So we didn't move or anything. That's pretty good. See if we can get this scorpion out of here. Now we need 5s to wound. That's 5 wounds. So 2 goes right through to your regen, and then 3 at -1. So 6-up saves here, and then 5 6-up saves. This could be the end of the scorpion.
Oops.
She saved 2, but that's not enough. The scorpion's going to go down. All right, so that saves that a little bit, but he did cap my cannon. All right, let's go into combat now, right here. All right, so in this fight, initiative order is going to be my one knight, then my horses, and then Jess will get to go, and then the paladin and the lector will go at the very end. Okay, so let's do the one knight charging in with his lance, hitting on 4s. Nothing there. Now for the horses. 2 hits with the horses. No wounds there. Now Jess will get to go with everything. All right, so Jess is putting 1 attack into my priest. Hits, and then let's see if you wound. That is a wound at negative. You did charge, and I charged.
Mm-hmm.
So -2. Oh God, priest. He makes the save. He's armor meteor iron.
And then the rest of them are going to go into your lector.
Okay. Go right ahead. So you hit with 2. And now 4 is the wound. So 1 wound at -2. Huh. Fail. Ward save. Fail again. So I take another wound there. So you've dealt a wound. Now I get to go with my priest. 1 hit. No wound with a great weapon. And now my lector. Miss it. Oh, reroll 1s for Hammer Sigmar. I think I forgot to do the other one, but I missed there anyway. 1 wound at negative. Oh, 1's just a killing blow. So no regen or anything. So 1 just dies from the headsman axe. 2 horses. Hammer Sigmar hits. No wound there. Uh-oh. Oh no, this is actually really bad. All right, so Jess, you did 1 wound to me. You have... You're light infantry, correct? Or are you heavy infantry?
No, I think just light.
Okay, so 1 rank.
No
you
speed.
outnumber me. You have a banner.
And 1 rank.
Close order. I think that's it for you. I have a banner. And I did a wound. Uh-oh. So I lose by 3. We'll do the cavalry unit first. You double outnumber me. They hold with leadership 9, so they're going to give ground. And now for my general. And my general is going to end up fleeing. So they're going to give ground, so you're going to be locked in combat with them, but he is definitely fleeing if you want to follow up. So what do you want to do? Do you want to restrain or follow up against the cavalry?
I'll follow up against the cavalry.
Sounds good. We'll move this all around. We'll show you where everything ends up. That's all right. The elector is going to go 8 inches. All right, so that's where everything ended up there. He's fleeing. They move back 2 inches. They followed up. So that's it. Nothing else is going to need to take a test or anything because I think it's more 6 inches out. So victory points. I still hold objective number 1. Jess, you hold objective 2 because those are core. And objective 3 is completely open. 30 points each. On to Tomb Kings, turn 4. Turn 4 for the Tomb Kings. We are in the strategy phase. First thing we gotta do is move the Dust Devil. It's going...
It's like,
sure.
It's kind
so
of
it hits me.
weird.
I'm at -1 weapon skill. It's gonna bounce out.
Take out my horses.
Cool. And then we're gonna now do some spell casting.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we doing first, Jess?
Can't do any arise. Nobody's close enough that I could use it on. So I will throw both. Yeah, I'm going to throw all my spells into them. So we'll start with Plague Arrest.
No, Desiccation first because that's just the
Desiccation.
order it'll
Yep.
fall off the one. Yeah. 6.
Seven.
I'm out. You don't get -2, so
No.
you get +2, +1
7,
for that.
8.
So you got 9 because of is it 10?
Yep.
Okay. Next,
Now it's
Plague Arrest.
yeah.
All right. Let's see if you can get it off. You got that one off.
Yep.
I am going to try and fate this. Nope, doesn't happen. So they have -2 to their armor save. And is that all your spell casting for the strategy phase?
Yes.
Let's go on to movement. Do you have any charge to declare, Jess?
I could try. I don't think I'll make it, but these guys will try charging into them.
I got a hold. I'm unbreakable. All right, so let's see here. So for the Shakti, ooh, 6 plus their movement of 5, correct?
Yes.
So it's 11. They're in. Uh-oh. And then the scorpion from the side, it has swift stride.
It does.
It's 5 plus 3, so 8 plus 15 inches with its movement of 7.
Yeah.
So that should also be in.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So this one's going to go into the side.
Correct. Yep.
Oops.
Not looking good for the Empire right now. We'll see if we can hold on. Now that's done. Let's go to remaining moves. Jess, do you have really much you're going to do the remaining moves?
I'm going to get her out of here closer to these guys for some arise. Hopefully next turn I'm going to spin.
All right, let's just do that now then.
Sure. I'll spin my archers over here.
So we're going to reform them. So here's where Jess moved everything. Why don't you give us a rundown of what happened over here, Jess?
So I just, I reformed these guys after I turned them so that they can get a clear shot on them. Flew my priest over here so I can see them, be able to help them. And I could still maybe do some shooting over here. And my archers, again, just moving out of everybody's line of sight so they can be a pain in the butt.
So into the shooting phase, Jess, what do you want to do first?
So I'm going to throw my archer shots into the swordsman.
Sure. Looking for 5s. Do you have a champion there?
I do.
It's okay.
We'll,
fine. Sure.
It doesn't matter.
All right. So you actually got a pretty good roll there. Uh-oh. So 5s hit, and then you're looking at 4s to wound now, strength 3, toughness 3, and I won't have any armor save against this. So you killed 5 of them, which is immediately going to be a panic test. We passed the panic test, but 5 do go down there. That's a big hit. All right, next up for shooting?
We'll do the archers into your
my handgunners?
Your handgunners.
All right, same thing, 5 ups. Nice. And 4's the wound.
Nope.
Nothing there.
And then let's try the catapult.
Okay, what do you want to target?
Throw it into this unit
The
here.
big block there, of course. Nope. 6 inches that way. I don't think it's going to hit anything.
I don't think so.
So center is going to be right there. And 6 inches is going to be there. That's not going to hit anything. But you still get the 2d6 to see what's going to be -1 leadership. 3 inches, just going to be them.
That unit. Yep.
And magic?
Magic. So we'll try summon elemental spirit at 9.
You definitely got it. I already tried to dispel something.
We'll throw them in there then.
All right, and then wind blast.
And then we'll try wind blast, and we'll do it on this unit. I think that's really the only one I can affect.
That's
an 8. Oops.
An 8 cast. Okay, yeah. Again, I can't dispel it. So
all right.
D3 plus 3, strength 5 hits. Okay, 6 strength 5 hits. 2s is a kill. I can't do anything about this. So 4 die.
3 die. That was a 1.
It's 2 to kill.
Oh, 2.
Yep.
Then yes, 4.
All right. Can you pull 4 from me there? So that's what's left in that unit. No panic test required because I already took one. And then they give ground 2 inches. So go ahead, Jess. Slide them over 2 inches. Perfect. Is that all of your shooting?
I believe so. I'm going to do my reserve move on them.
Yep.
They're just going to kind of skirt your way over here.
Sure. All right. So that's where they're going to go. And into combat then. Jess, which one do you want to do first?
Let's try that one first.
All right. So initiative order for this combat is going to be, because Jess just followed up, or if I gave ground, so it's going to be the knight and then my 2 horses, then Jess's captain, technically go at the same time, and then all of Jess's guys, then my priest with his great weapon. So let's do my knight first, hitting on a 4, wounding on a 4. A wound at your full armor save, so you have light armor, so you get a 6 up, and then a 6 up ward, or regen, sorry. Nope, so 1 is going to go down. Now for the 2 horses. 2 hits with the horses. 1 wound with a horse, so you're looking at a 5. Self-save with a 6 up. All right, now it's going to be your turn, so you're going to have 12 attacks coming back because I killed 1.
Yep.
Any attacks going into my priest?
Yeah, I'll do my champion and the guy next to him, so that'll be 3.
Sure. Do you want to do any of the guys in the back going to him as well?
Oh yeah, I suppose that would make sense. So 5 into the
priest.
Into the priest, and the rest of them.
Sounds good. Go ahead and roll. Okay. You need
unit first.
Sure, you need 4s regardless. So you got 3 hits there. And then you're looking for a 3 here. Oh, that's a cleaving blow. That means that he just goes down. Okay, now for the priest, you need 4s to hit here. 1, that's okay. Strength 5, toughness 4, looking for a 3. Nothing.
Dang.
So combat res time. Jess, you did 1 to me. You have a rank. You have a close order, a banner, and you outnumber me. I did 1 to you, and that's it. So you win combat by 4. Double outnumber me. General's leaves. My leadership is only a 4 right now, and we are going to break. That means that we are going to be running in that direction. Jess, what do you want to do?
I'm going to pursue.
You're going to pursue? I am going to Swiss stride this. I'm going to go, oh my goodness, I'm going to go 6 inches. You're going to go 8. Let's see where this all ends up. Now into this fight here, Jess, you charge, so your initiative is going to be higher than mine. So go ahead and let's see what happens here.
Okay, so they use shop D. Weapon skill 4.
Weapon skill 3. Looking for 3s. And then wounding on 2s with your ritual blades. Strength, what are you, 6 or something?
No, well, 4.
Plus 2.
Ritual, yeah, so 6.
Or maybe even 7. All right, so 3. I will get a 5-up ward save here. Because it is over strength 5. I save 2. So 1 goes down. Now your scorpion is going to go into the side.
And use weapon skill 4.
Looking for 3s. 2.
And strength 5.
1. Nope. Feel no pain. He dies. All right, so attacking back.
And stomps? Nope.
Stomps go at the end, so I'll get the fight first. So into the side here, you killed 1. So he's dead. So I'm going to have 2 attacks going inside, and then I'll have 2, 4, 6, 7 going forward.
Okay.
All right, 2 attacks to the side, hitting on force. Nothing there. 2, 4, 6, 7 going into the front. 4s again. And then I'm going to need 5s because you're T4. 1 wound, full armor save. Oh no, minus 2 AP. So right to your regen save. Nope, so we take a wound. And you did 2 to me. You flank me. I'm not going to calculate this. You win combat, so I'm going to get pushed back 2 inches. Yeah. Now, with me being pushed back 2 inches, I'm going to end up going into this and take damage. I'll show you where I end up. Forgot about the stomps. We'll do that real quick. D3 stomps. 2 stomps. 2 wounds. No, 1 wound, sorry. I'm T4, so I take another one there from the stomp. And then we're going to push back, show where that ends up. So here's where I ended up. Jess ended up pursuing or following up. So I did go through the Summon Elemental Spirit. So that's going to be D3 plus 3. Okay, so that's going to be 5, strength 4 hits. Toughness 4, looking for 4s. 1, and a feel no pain of 6 up. Oh, sorry, that was a magical attack. I don't get 1 anyway. I would have made that too. All right, so that's that there, and then 1 dies. That's going to be the end of that combat and the end of this turn. So...
Oh, yep, that's next turn.
I'm going to get 30 points for this, and that's going to be it. So Empire, 30 points on to Empire Man, turn 5. All right, so turn 5 for the Empire Man. I can't use any of my command abilities because I am running away. But let's see if they can, if Sigmar can bless them and give them a little bit more of a mental fortitude here to rally. So, General first. Leadership 9. He passes. And then my priest. Leadership 7. So, sorry, he's leadership 9 because this guy rallied. That means that everyone is back in the fight here. I'm too close for impact hits there, though. All right. So, you know what? I think he's going to try and keep looking that way to run around. Okay, we're going to go into movement phase now. But before we do that, let's move this.
2? No, 1.
1, yep. It's going just 1 inch this way. Just like that. Doesn't hit anybody. And then the Dust Devil. That's going right back through all of us. 7 inches. So it's going, it's literally coming through here. The shortest distance for it to go would be something like this. So we are all hit with the Dust Devil. We're all -1 weapon skill. Awesome. Let's go to movement now. So I only have 1 charge to declare. That's going to be charging into your catapult. So let's see if I can make it in. We're going to go, we're definitely in. Jess, if you can move me just to the base of the hill there. That way we know that they are in. Yeah, we're in right there. Perfect. And remaining moves. I think this guy's just going to end up marching. Nope, he can't march. He's just going to move his 7 inch. He's going to come around the building kind of like that. Let's now go into... Oh, sorry. These guys, I guess, should...
Spin.
They're going to spin just like that. And they are going to pop off their shooting at right here. Now, you are short range, but I did move, so I'm looking for 6s on 12 dice. See if we can do any damage here. We got 1 6. We got a wound. Regen save 6+.
Nope.
No, so 1 horse goes down there. And that's going to be it for shooting. Let's go into combat. We'll do this one over here real quick.
Okay.
All right, so we'll do my 2 infantry guys first. Looking for 3s. Looking for a 4. That's nothing there. Oh boy. Now my captain. 2 hits. Great weapon. 2 wounds at -2. Going right to your regen save. Save 1. Take 1. So that's still 2 combat res. So you're pretty much going to pop here. But let's see if you do any damage. 2 attacks coming back. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on a 4. That's a wound at -2. I have a 6 up armor save because Plague of Rust. Oh, you got to take 1 down. Can you please take away the musician? Yes. All right, so I did 2 to you. I have 2 kinds of banners. You did 1 to me, which means that you crumble 3. And yeah, maybe you're indomitable 1. Either way, you're going to crumble just like that. I'm going to test through a strain, which we do with the captain there. And if you could just turn them for me towards your archers, please. Perfect. Now on to, we'll do this fight next. So the Scorpion and the Flagellants go at the same time. So go ahead, Jess, and do your Scorpion. Whatever you kill here, we'll get the fight back. Looking for 3s. All right. And then looking for 3s again. 1 at a 5 up, feel no pain. Nope. 1 goes down. So I will get to fight back with everything still. So I'm going to do... I'll do 2 into your Scorpion and the rest going straight forward. So 2 into your Scorpion. Looking for 4s, 1 hit, and then looking for a 6. Nope, nothing there because it's strength 3 versus toughness of 5 on him. Then going forward, I have 6 attacks going into your Ushabti. Looking for 4s, not bad. Then looking for 5. That's going to be 1 at -2. So we're looking for a regen save.
Ooh.
Nope, so that's a wound. Now go ahead with your Ushabti.
I need 4s.
Need 3s.
3s.
Oh, that's a really good hit. Uh-oh, 2s to wound now because your strength a bajillion.
Just 6.
All right, so 2s is going to be a wound here. So 2, 4, 6 wounds at a 5 up, feel no pain. So 1 save, that means I'm going to lose 5. Well, you definitely win combat, which means I am going to give ground yet once again. I'll pull from this side.
This side.
Yeah. I'm going to give ground yet once again, 2 inches, show where this ends up. So that's where they end up there. They didn't quite touch the elemental spirits that are out. Now, Jess is going to follow it with Ushabti, but then she wants to test her restraint on the Scorpion. See if you can do it. A 9, that's not going to do it.
No.
So it's got to come into the side of the Ushabti, or to the side of the Flagellants. Now into this combat, Jess, you count as charging.
Okay.
So you're going to get 2, 4, 6, 7 attacks coming in at a weapon skill 4 versus 4, looking for 4s. Oh, sorry. We're both 3 now because of the Dust Devil, but it doesn't matter. Still 4s to hit. Are you using your halberds?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, that's not a good one. Only one hit, and then 2's to kill, so 1 dead. I will get to fight back with 13 attacks, -1 for you killing one, so 12 attacks coming back into you. Hitting on force. I have been forgetting hatred with my flagellants the entire time. All right, well. I'm sure I'll get roasted for that in the comments, but it was my bad. And then strength of 4 against toughness of 4.
Yep.
We have 3 wounds to you, 2 at -1 and 1 at -2. So you're looking, these are all going right to your regen save. So you take 3 wounds. Combat res, I did 3 wounds to you. I have a banner, 3 ranks, a close order, and I outnumber you. You did 1 to me. You have a rank, a banner, and a close order. So I win by 5. So you're indomitable 1, I believe, on them. So if 4 are going to crumble, then you will give ground at 2 inches. All right, and that's where that ends up there. And that's going to be it for all the combats this turn. So I will get another 30 victory points there. And we're going to go on to Tomb King's turn 5. This will be moving 4 inches. It's actually going to bounce right through like this and land right there. Meaning that I'm going to take a D3 plus 3 strength 4 hits. Go ahead, Jess. We're doing 4 strength 4 hits. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. So 2 of them. 6 up saves. Oh, can't see that one. That's the wrong die. All right, 2 die. We are down to a single flagellant left. Okay, so that's it for start turn. Command phase now, Jess. Do you want to arise?
Yes, very badly. I need to arise. We're gonna try it on the Ushapti.
All right. It passes. So
It's just 1 wound.
No, it's D3 wounds.
D3 wounds.
Yeah. So you get you get full back on that guy, full wounds back, and now we're gonna go into the movement phase. And any charges to declare? I think everything's pretty much locked in here.
Yeah, no charges.
No charges? All right, let's go into remaining moves. When we come back, we'll show you where everything ends up. Before we go to remaining moves, let's remember to cast some spells here. Let's go. Plague of Rust, what do you want to target, Jess?
Your general.
My general? Okay,
Yeah.
It's going to be a hard cast. That's definitely not going to do with all the minuses.
Nope.
So let's go into remaining moves. When we come back, we'll show you where everything ends up.
Yeah.
Here we are at the end of the move phase. Jess, tell us what you did over here.
So I just moved these guys a little further away, make them harder to shoot at. Spun my archers so that I can try to get rid of those guys over there. And moved my priest a little closer to the tomb guard in hopes to help them out a little bit.
All right, sounds good. Let's go into shooting, Jess. What do you want to start at?
I'll do these 4 over here.
3?
Yep. Or sorry, 3.
Yep.
And put them into, yep.
1 hit. No wound. Over here.
So I'll probably only get the first.
Yeah, because
rank.
a lot of your stuff is off
I
the
got
hill now.
7, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
All right, don't forget your champion's hitting on a different one. Hits with the champion, then 5 pluses on this. You've got
3
more, so 4 total. So I'm going to do 2 and 2, 2 into the unit, 2 into the character. So into the unit, you need 4s to wound here. 2 into the unit.
Oh, sorry.
That's a wound. Okay, 5 up save. He's dead, and then the BSB. That's a wound into the BSB. That is, let me just double check, see what he has, if he has a shield or not. So he has a 4-up armor save, so he ends up making that with a shield. So he is fine, but that is going to be a panic test because you killed 50%. Or, sorry, you killed. Yeah.
I killed the rest of the unit.
All right, so we pass with that. We are good. All right, what's next?
That's no. I'm gonna target your priest with the light of death from the casket.
Okay, so go ahead and cast it off so you can get it. 7 plus 2 is 9.
Yep.
I don't think I fade anything right now.
Not this turn.
8, so you got it. So I have to do a leadership test. Is that correct?
Correct.
Oh, we failed with a 12. What happens?
So you D6 plus 3, strength 6 hits.
So 4. Strength 6 though, so 2s. And any armor save to this?
No armor saves or regen, but ward saves.
Okay, so 2s to wound, 3 wounds. I do have a 5-up ward save here. Hopefully I can make this. Those are 3 wounds you said, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and he goes down. Goodbye, priest. From the light of death. Okay. What's next, Jess? Just combat?
I think so, yeah. Well, I got my remaining moves for them.
Where do you want to go?
I'm going to pull them back a little bit further again, just make it harder for you to
over
shoot.
There.
Yep.
I'm actually out of your... If you go over here, I'll be out of your arc and I can't shoot you anymore.
Perfect.
So we'll do that. And do you want to cast Wind Blast?
Yes.
In shoot phase. All right, go ahead. Right here.
Yeah, into the lector. That's really all I can do anyway.
It doesn't go off.
Nope.
All right, now we're going to go into combat. Which one do you want to do first, Jess?
Let's finish this off.
All right. Go ahead with the Scorpion. You're going to be first. 2 hits.
The 3-2?
Yep. And then 3's the wound. 1 wound, killing blow, but I get a ward save still.
That you make.
Ha.
Stomp?
Yeah. No, you gotta do now. I do my attack into your Ushapti.
Okay.
Hits. No wound. Go ahead. You're only gonna get 1s in base contact, so it gets 3, and then you get 5 attacks total. Are you going to go 4 or 3?
4.
Okay, so 3's hit. 2's to wound. 3 wounds. And he is dead. Now, you have the choice of overrunning or testing to restrain.
I'll overrun.
With whom?
The Scorpion. No, the Ushapti.
Okay, go ahead. You're going to go 12, so you're going to literally run into the back of your own guys. Like that. And then, what do you do with the Scorpion?
We're going to test to restrain.
Go ahead. He restrains, I think. His leadership. What's his leadership?
8.
Okay, then he can face whichever way you want. And we're going into this combat. Into this fight, it's going to be my halberdiers are going to go first. We're weapon skill 4 against our weapon skill 4, so 3s. Not too shabby. Or sorry, 4's to hit. What am I talking about? But still not too shabby. And then strength of 4, toughness of 4. We've got 3 at -1. So basically 4 right to your regen save.
Okay.
Nothing. So 4 die. You will now get to attack with what is left here. So you have essentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks. No, 5 attacks back, sorry. Four's to hit. So 1. And no wound there. So you're effectively going to crumble here. I outnumber you, all that stuff. So these guys are just going to pop. And it is my turn next. So I'm going to test to restrain real quick. Which we do. Okay, so that's going to be the end of your turn. And we're going to go on to turn 6 for the Empire of Man. Final turn for the for the Empire of Man. We have to move this Elemental Spirit, see where that goes. It's just going 2 inches that way. And then we're going to move the Dust Devil. That's going 9 inches. It's going somewhere over here. It's going to be kind of out of play, I feel. We're going to go into charges now. What do I want to do here? I'm only going to get 1 rank there. So I am actually, the only charge I'm going to make is going to be my captain into your casket. Yes, so he's going to go there. That's the only charge. And he's going to move 8 inches. He's definitely in. I think he may cause terror, to be honest. Nope, we're good. All right, so let's now go into remaining moves phase. When we come back, we'll show you where everything ends up. All right, so here we are at the move phase. I didn't really do much, just kind of move this guy a little bit over and then reform so I can take some shots off at those skeletal archer horsemen. So let's do that now. I need 7s to hit here. -2 for ponderous, and then -1 for range. Oh, we got a bunch of 6s though. That's not bad. 4s. 1 wound at your regen save. Nope. 1 skeletal horseman goes down. And that is essentially it for shooting. I didn't even cast my prayers. We should actually do that. Prayer goes off. We're going to do Hammer of Sigmar on this and that unit there. And we're going to go to combat over here. I've got 2 attacks. Weapon skill 5 against your weapon skill of probably less than 5, I'm guessing, on the casket.
3.
Yep. And then strength with the great weapon is strength 6.
Toughness 6.
2 wounds. Well, it goes against the Grail Guardians. And them, or sorry, not
so
Grail,
toughness 3.
the Casket Guardians.
Toughness 3 then.
All right, so 2 wounds at -2, so it's going to go right through your heavy armor into your regen save. So you regen 1, but that's going to be 2 combat res, so you get to fight back now.
4 attacks.
Hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Strength of 5, I think, with a great weapon there.
Yes.
2 at -2. So I have, only have a 6 up ward save. And the captain goes down, so he is dead. Well, that was a foolish thing to do, but I think he was probably going to get shot anyway. That's the end of my turn. I'll get another 30 victory points. On to the final turn for Tomb Kings. Start turn phase. First thing I have to do is move the Dust Devil. And it's going 8 inches. It's going somewhere like there. And then the Elemental Spirit.
Whoop.
Back 2
inches
inches this way. That's all that's going to happen there. We're going to go into the move. What are you doing in the hexes and enchantments?
Let's try putting Plague of Rust on the general.
Okay, that's hard, but it's really old. Okay, well, that is negative. It's actually -2 with all the modifiers and everything. So you've got. I'm going to try and getting rid of that. Nope. So Plague of Rust is on them. Now, question is: did you want to do Plague of Rust first, or did you want to do Desiccation?
That's probably going to be the only one I cast, to be honest. If I can get that one off,
okay,
that's fine.
All right, then let's go now into the movement phase. What do you want to do?
My Ushopti will charge. And
Your Scorpion charging?
I'm going to try, yeah, if he can fit in there.
Well, so you'll go like that. And he'll come in like that. All right, and then remaining moves, not really anything that's going to make a difference here.
Not really, no.
So let's go into shooting now. Really, you can take a couple shots here. It's not going to do anything. We probably just go right into...
close combat.
Well, shoot at him. Shoot him just in case.
Yeah, actually, and my casket will try to shoot at him too. So let's do... You want to try these 2 into the general? Why not?
1 hit. You need 6s to wound here.
Nope.
Okay.
Casket.
All right, you're going to cast Light of Death.
Yep.
Does that go off?
Yes, it does.
-2. What's the base? And he's +2.
I need 7, so no.
So you got it then, because you're +2 and my -2, so you're fine.
Perfect.
What's the range on the spell?
36.
You're definitely in.
Yeah. So you got to do a leadership test.
Okay. Uh-oh. We pass.
Okay, so if you pass, you suffer D3, strength 3 hits with AP 1.
Okay, so 2, so you need 6s here to wound. Nothing there. I guess we'll go into combat.
Yep.
All right, here we are under here. You went not far.
No.
So I'm initiative 3. I think we're going to be going, it's going to be your Scorpion, and then I believe we're going to go with the same initiative after that. So go ahead with your Scorpion.
Okay.
4 attacks.
4 attacks.
Weapon skill 4 versus weapon skill 4, so nothing there.
Nope.
All right, go ahead with your Ushopti. Whatever you kill here, I will get the fight back with.
3, 6, and 4.
Looking for 4s. And 2s to kill. So 3 die. But I will get 13 attacks back at you. I'm going to put these... I'm going to put 2 into your Scorpion, because that's all they're in combat with. And And then the rest.
Into the Ushapti.
Yes. All right, Scorpion, hitting on force. Wounding on 5. Nothing there. Ushapti. You have skill 3 on the Ushapti?
I am weapon skill 4 on the
4.
Ushapti.
Okay, so 4 is to hit. And then 4 is to wound with the halberds. You're looking at 2, 4, 5 at -1, so 6 up armor save, then a 6 up regen. Oh, nice armor save there, then regen saves. So, okay, you take 1 wound, but that is going to be 2 combat res for me. And then on the Ushapti.
Oh, sorry.
And then you are going to then do D3 stomps. 2 stomps. 2's the wound. All right, and I have a 6 up armor save, which we fail. All right, so combat res, I did 5 wounds, or you did 5 wounds to me. That's going to be it for you. I did 1 wound plus a regen. I have a banner. I have 2 ranks. I have a war banner, a close order, and I outnumber you. So I win combat by 3. So that means that you're going to crumble. You're indomitable 1, so you'll crumble 2 essentially. So 2 and 1. So yeah, so 1 will die, and then the Scorpion will take 2, so he'll have 1 wound left or whatever it is, and that's going to be the end of the game essentially. Nothing else is going to happen. So let's go calculate the points and see who is the victor today. All right, we calculated the victory points. So Jess, with everything for killing my battle standard bearer, the priest, the captain, the veteran state troops with hand weapon shields, the inner circle knights, great cannon, flagellants, and your scenario points, you got 1,523 victory points off of me.
And you got my general, the Tomb King, chariots, archers, 1 of the Scorpions, the Tomb Guard. My archers are less than 25%. The knights and the catapult plus 390 victory points. 2 banners, you're at 1853.
Oh, that's going to be a Empire of Man victory. We have claimed the desert and pushed out the heretics. Jessica, thanks for coming on. Great game. And we hope to see you on again. If you're still with us, like, comment, subscribe. And as always, everyone, happy wargaming.
In the shadows where the stories grow, ink and pixels start to flow. A spark of myth, a world unknown, Black Sigil carves it